Who arrested Sheikh Shahjahan? It is the West Bengal government who arrested Sheikh Shahjahan. It is Mamata Banerjee who arrested Sheikh Shahjahan.
High Court clearly said that he was enjoying the patronage of the police, of the West Bengal police. West Bengal police was too biased. This is quote unquote from the High Court.
झूठ के पैर नहीं होते, हिंदी में कहावत है. And I think the Trinamool Congress government, or should I call it the draconian regime under an absolutely, thoroughly, utterly incompetent Mamata Banerjee, has lost both the political and moral high ground.
My question is, we are arrested and accused, and you give tickets to rapists to sit in the parliament. BJP has done a caricature of Mass Haroda in West Bengal. Andheri Nagari Chaupat Raja Roj Baje Nari Sakti Ka Baja. You know, the people who are lecturing us here, they don't see Manipur. Rajat Shetty is giving dialogues here when the Olympians were sitting on the road in Delhi saying Brijbhushan Saran Singh has molested us. If that would have been his sister, he doesn't feel ashamed then.
So stop this nonsense, Riju, out there and your half-baked peddling of lies that go on national television.
How shameful can a woman chief minister like Mamata Banerjee be? She is shaming the victim.
Has the Trinamool come out looking the worse off for trying to stall the handing over of Sheikh Shahjahan to the Central Bureau of Investigation? It required an intervention from the Supreme Court for Sheikh Shahjahan to be handed over. What is the Trinamool so concerned about? What could Sheikh Shahjahan potentially reveal that could put the Trinamool in the dock? Joining us to talk about this is Riju Datta, spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress. With us also is Sanju Verma from the BJP, and we have Rajat Sethi, who's a right-leaning political analyst. I want to go across to Riju Datta first. Riju, because the Trinamool said that they didn't want to hand over Sheikh Shahjahan to the CBI. They refused to follow the Calcutta High Court's orders. And ultimately, because this went before the Supreme Court, the Trinamool was left with no choice but had to do it this evening. You know, does the Trinamool come across looking as if it is trying to save Sheikh Shahjahan? Because you're concerned that if he's handed over to the CBI, he may say things which are very uncomfortable for the Trinamool government in West Bengal?
Absolutely not. Who arrested Sheikh Shahjahan? It is the West Bengal government who arrested Sheikh Shahjahan. It is Mamata Banerjee who arrested Sheikh Shahjahan. Today, whatever happened in the last 48 hours was a procedural delay. Every person has the right, even when Amidst was sentenced behind bars, he also went to the higher court. So the West Bengal government went to the apex court. Apex court gave an order. There was procedural delay. His medical was done. And then
Okay. Yeah. Rajat Sethi, do you want to respond to that? The opening salvo from Riju Datta that this is process. They are entitled to go to the Supreme Court. They went to the court gave an order, they followed it. This is no big deal.
Please say to him, cut the crap, Riju. You understand what you're saying doesn't make any bit of sense. You took 50 days and enormous pressure of the entire nation. That's when you swung into action, when you understood that it is, it has crossed all possible humanitarian limits of tolerance against this individual, that you took action. And look at the High Court's reading into the issue. High Court clearly said that he was enjoying the patronage of the police, of the West Bengal police. West Bengal police was too biased. This is quote unquote from the High Court. Aren't you ashamed of the entire handling of this issue?
Sanju Verma,
Rahul, what happens
the Trinamool spokesperson says that this is process, that the High Court gave an order, they were entitled to challenge it before the Supreme Court, which is what they did. It's not as if they had anything to hide, they just explored the legal options that were available to them, Sanju Verma.
Okay, can I please come in now without being heckled? Thank you. Rahul, झूठ के पैर नहीं होते, हिंदी में कहावत है. And I think the Trinamool Congress government, or should I call it the draconian regime under an absolutely, thoroughly, utterly incompetent Mamata Banerjee, has lost both the political and moral high ground. Rather than giving lame excuses, Mamata Banerjee, by virtue of being the Home Minister and Chief Minister, should know law and order is a state subject. Point number one. Point number two, on the 26th of February 2024, barely a few days back, the Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court, no less, T.S. Sivagnanam, clearly said that there was no ban or bar on the arrest of Shahjahan Sheikh in cases pertaining to rape. There was only a temporary stay pertaining to the SIT investigation pertaining to the murderous assault on the enforcement directorate. So let us keep the two issues separate. Don't conflate the issues to try and hoodwink the general public. I want to say one thing. When Section 144 was imposed 20 days back in an ad hoc and arbitrary manner, what did the Calcutta High Court say? It castigated the Mamata Banerjee regime, saying there are no valid grounds for imposition of Section 144. Today, the Calcutta High Court has actually allowed the Enforcement Directorate to file a contempt petition in the court, because despite the Calcutta High Court clearly saying Shahjahan Sheikh should be handed over to the CBI.
Okay, so let Riju Datta respond to this. This assertion that it comes in the public eye. No matter what you say, Riju Datta, it seems as if the government of Mamata Banerjee was trying to shield a criminal. The fact that you didn't want him to be handed over to the CBI because you thought he could spill open some beans which you wanted to be hidden in the closet.
Mr. Kanwal, I hope you will also give me the absolute time that you have given the BJP without any hashing or hexing, because I don't do that. The question is, Andheri Nagari Chaupat Raja Roj Baje Nari Shakti Ka Baja. You know, the people who are lecturing us here, they don't see Manipur. Rajat Sethi is giving dialogues here when the Olympians were sitting on the road in Delhi saying Brijbhushan Saran Singh has molested us. If that would have been his sister, he doesn't feel ashamed then. My question is, we are arrested and accused, and you give tickets to rapists to sit in the parliament. BJP has done a caricature of Ma Saroda in West Bengal. They give Pawan Singh, a person who makes vulgar videos about Bengali women, a candidate in Assam.
Rahul, I need to comment. He's made allegations at BJP.
Let me finish, please. Let me please finish.
Can I please come in?
So if I go by that line, and if you say that by the words of Rajat Sethi and Suman Sanjuji, that Mamata Banerjee is incompetent, then taking into notion what has happened in Kanpur, where 2 minor girls were gang raped and hanged. When rapist of Bilkis one of our Garland is the most
okay, so Rajat Sethi, do you want to respond to this? That when it comes to Manipur or the wrestlers, that time there isn't a problem. Now suddenly everyone's worried about Nari Shakti. Rajat Sethi, why is Nari Shakti so half-baked in terms of how the BJP approaches it? That's the TMC's question. Rajat.
Well, I'll specifically restrict my answer to Manipur because that is what is being raised here. Let me tell you, when the incident unfolded on that very day itself, the Chief Minister stood out and said, I want death penalty. And if the case cannot be tried in Manipur, I willingly hand it over to the CBI. And the CBI took the case outside of Manipur, and the trial is happening. The charge sheets are being filed in the Assam High Court. So stop this nonsense, Riju, out there, and your half-baked peddling of lies that go on national television. Your head should be hanging in shame right now, and you have the audacity to compare two incidences against women and trying to champion a women's cause out here. This is ridiculous.
Okay,
how can you allow
so one second, I can't have both guests speaking at the same time. In the interest of fairness, let Sanju come in and respond to the point that Riju made as well about how the approach to Nari Shakti seems to be very self-selective, that you pick certain issues when it suits you, when it doesn't suit you, like Manipur rapes or like women wrestlers protesting, then suddenly there's no talk of Nari Shakti. Sanju Verma.
Thank you, Rahul. Rahul, now you know, I did not heckle Riju. I'm sure he'll extend the courtesy to me. There are two issues to this entire fracas that has happened in Sandeshkhali. A crime has happened, and it has happened over the last 5-10 odd years under the incompetent nose of Mamata Banerjee. The second issue is, how is the ruling chief minister, the only woman chief minister of a state in India, responding to the crisis in Sandeshkhali? Now let me tell you that when the Manipur incident happened, I was on your show, I was on a zillion debates, without bothering about political affiliation or ideology, without bothering about the fact that I am the bona fide national spokesperson of BJP, I said, hang the perpetrators by the noose. Now look at the reaction of TMC sympathizers. They are coming and saying, Sandeshkhali mein to kuch hua hi nahi. You're trying to shove everything under the red carpet. Now let me tell you that I always believe the devil is in the detail. I will just take 30 seconds. Mamata Banerjee has an absolutely pathetic track record. When the Suzette Jordan gang rape Park Street case happened in 2012, She said, oh, Susan Jordan used to, frequent pubs and restaurants, and she was used to drinking alcohol. She had multiple partners. So was it really a rape? This is called victimizing a rape victim. Now when the Sandeshkhali gang rape happened in 2022, what she said, I will repeat in Bengali. Eta ki rape chilo. Na meta ki pregnant chilo. Na eta lava affair chilo. So basically, Rahul, wait now for 10 seconds. Wait for 10 seconds. After the Sandeshkhali gang rape, where the key accused was the son of a senior TMC councillor, Mamata Banerjee victim shamed a student studying in class 9, saying, oh, maybe, this girl was just making reckless allegations because perhaps she was pregnant or it was a love affair gone wrong. How shameful can a woman chief minister like Mamata Banerjee be? She is shaming the victim.